And animal lovers in Midland are rejoicing. Today, council members approved allocating an additional $65,000 to the city's voucher and trap, neuter, and release program. Now, the voucher and TNR programs cost the animal shelter about $30,000 a month, but they have helped bring down the euthanization rates. Now, the added $65,000 will cover the costs for the rest of the 2021 fiscal year. That wraps up in October. News West 9's Sammy Steele was at that council meeting today. Sammy, does the city have any plans in place for these programs to continue in the future?
Good evening, Victor. Nope, not yet. Now, the city council members, they tell me that they're going to use the next month or so to be meeting with animal nonprofits to decide just how much money is needed for this next fiscal year to continue these spay and neuter programs. But I got to tell you, while no official price tag has been set in stone, we're going to let that cat go there. We're going to let it go. But while no official price tag has been set in stone, I can tell you that to spay and neuter, it costs a lot. Now, the Midland Animal Shelter, they actually spend around $280,000 a year to maintain these programs.
Animal nonprofits like Fix West Texas, Midland Cat Wranglers, and Permian Basin Animal Advocates went into today's city council meeting with a single mission in mind: get more funding to spay and neuter cats and dogs in Midland.
Brought low-cost spay and neuter to Midland.
$65,000 later, and the mission was accomplished.
We're super excited. We feel like the city council heard our need and definitely stepped up to the plate to make it happen.
It feels great. I can't tell you how happy I am. I've had sleepless nights over this, wondering how we were going to come up with all the money if the voucher program was ended to continue our mission to TNR.
The money allocated today is only for the rest of this fiscal year. For the animal nonprofits, now it's a matter of convincing city council members that the program is worth the money.
It's no longer an option to just take your puppies that your dog had down to animal control and let it be their problem. Not only do they have to try to adopt those out, but whichever ones they can't adopt out, they have to kill. And that's just because you didn't spay and neuter. So that's what we're really striving for, is to make it accessible to people and make it the new social norm to get your dog fixed and your cat.
You need a feral cat voucher.
But what is it the city is willing to put into the programs for the next fiscal year? Well, it's too soon to tell.
I don't want to make a prediction on the amount of money we're going to be willing to spend in the future. I think it's more important to get our systems and our processes in place and reevaluate those before we make any commitment to a future dollar amount.
Now, the fiscal budget for next year will be decided by October. Until then, the animal nonprofits encourage the public to reach out to their city council members and the city manager to advocate the importance of these spay and neuter programs. Now, again, no official decision is going to be made until October, but this next month, the city council members will be meeting to come up with a decision on how exactly they want to budget for next year. Reporting live in Midland, I'm Sammy Steele. Back to you.